stops us in our tracks. Bravely we prove in our striving, trudging together each day. Where there's a will, there's a way.
It is afternoon now. I went to a noon meeting, so I know it's afternoon. I hope you are all having a great day. It is still Tuesday. Happened fast. Yep, it is still Tuesday. Oh, sure. Put it here. You know what? I'm not going to throw it in everything. Oh, no. Okay. Just thinking out loud. How about you yet? No. Okay. Do a little more sharing. No, recovery with life quotes. In rockery. We're going to go and rock your recovery. Rocking your recovery. Here's the large cup. And the even bigger Pepsi bottle. I have a Coke habit. It's a running Coke joke. I scared the key. Okay. I'm listening to something. Give me a second. All right. Let's get to it. When you own a house, you listen to every sound that happens. I don't own the house, but we're on our way. We're on our way. We're on our way. Oh, welcome to Daily Trudge. Dion, host. Say hello. Live or rewatch. All right. I don't think my usual people will be showing up because I think they're still in a women's meeting, which is awesome. Awesome. So we're going to do this for the rewatchers, it's looking like, which is great. And I really wouldn't mind hearing from you on this because I believe that this one's going to be highly opinionated. I mean, we could throw some experience in there. We can throw some experience in there. I'm sorry, I'm distracted. Okay, it's a television. Okay. Try to figure out what's going to sound like people were screaming in the house. And yeah, it's the television. So hi, Ingrid. I didn't think you guys be out of the women's meeting yet. So, but anyway, as I was always saying, this one is probably going to be pretty opinionated, and you know, it's really up for everybody to answer. Now, my experience is there is no easy, soft way. Okay. So let's start there. We're not talking about whether things are easy or soft. No, we're talking if it is easier. Okay. But dealing with alcoholism is never easy. It's not. Okay. It's hard for me to, on this point, it is hard for me to speak about other addictions because they work a little bit differently. But I know with alcoholism, okay, would it have been easier for me to continue drinking 3 more months and just kill myself? I wasn't that far away, right? May have been easier on me, maybe. I don't know. It was pretty hard to be out there running and gunning and being a drunk. It really was. It was a lot of work. A lot of work. A lot of lying, a lot of things to keep track of, manipulation, denial. I was just watching this video and there's this cop who's sitting in a hospital room with this young lady. And she doesn't realize what's going on. And it's a college-age lady. And she's singing and she's happy and stuff. And the cop goes, do you realize, because she's saying, am I going to have my car for school tomorrow? And he says, no, you totaled it. You wrecked it. And she's like looking at him and stuff like she doesn't understand. And he goes, do you want me to be straight with you? He said, you killed 2 people with your car last night. You are not going to school tomorrow. You're under arrest. You're going to jail. And she proceeds to say, well, what about Tuesday? I have school on Tuesday also. Well, I'll be able to go to that. Okay. Now, a lot of people are going to think, well, I don't know what they're going to think, but I'm going to let you know that is an alcoholic talking. Okay. She doesn't understand the type of trouble that she's in. Okay. Sometimes denial can be so deeply rooted in us that it comes across as indifference. It is indifference, actually. And when we are in indifference, that's when we kill people. I continue to say this. When we drink on the fuckets, that's when we become the most dangerous people. Okay? Because when we say fuck it, we're talking about the whole world. You see, at one point, when I was drinking, I just wanted the world to burn. I did. I was evil. I was chaotic evil for you Dungeons and Dragons people. Okay? That means that I caused chaos. Everywhere I went, I was a whirlwind. Right? Well, now is, I've been through a lot in recovery. A lot. I have worked my ass off to get where I am at. Yeah. And it wasn't easy. It wasn't, and it certainly wasn't soft. So, what is the easier, softer way? I don't know. I think God probably determines that. Now, let's take it a little different of a view. Let's bring our attitudes into this. Okay. Now, if we have a bad attitude, gosh, our day is probably going to be tougher, is it? When I have a bad attitude, my day sucks. When I have a good attitude, my day tends to go a little bit better. Right? Here's the thing. When alcoholics drink, we commit a very unnatural act. Okay? And that is the act of suicide. Okay? Now, let's say somebody dies from alcoholism. does that make them bad? Does that make it a bad death? Does it, and I'm going to say no. All right. Just because somebody did into the program and didn't make it doesn't mean they're bad. People die from cancer. People die from other diseases all the time. Okay. But yet somehow ours is also a moral issue. It is a moral issue that we deal with. Okay. Now, alcohol is the worst drug in the world. I know you're going to say fentanyl and all these other things. No. Alcohol is the worst. Why? Because it is widely accepted. That's why. Okay. Marijuana is 10 times better for you than alcohol if you are trying to deal with your stress and you need to go that route. Oh, but I want my alcohol. See, it isn't the stress. You are dealing with something beyond your control. Period. Now, when somebody dies of alcoholism, they died because of a disease beyond their control, just like cancer. All right. So the question is, recovery the easier, softer way? Well, it's certainly happier. It's certainly more joyful. Okay. I have a lot of, I have true friends now. I have actual friends. When I'm drinking, I don't. I will chase them off. Okay. So is it? For me, no. Recovery was not the easier, softer way. It wasn't. It was fucking hard. It would have been so much easier for me to just keep drinking and die. Would have been a lot easier. Taking a lot less time too. That's not but that's not what I wanted to leave behind. I was very fortunate that I found this program at a very, very young age, and it ruined my whole drinking career. Son of a dog biscuit. Right? Oh, poor me. Poor me. Pour me another drink. Right? So once the alcohol is gone, that's when everything starts to get real. Okay? And for quite a few reasons. Number one, you've been walking around in a daze for years. Yeah. Been living in a dream world. That young lady I was just talking about, once that alcohol wears off, she's going to understand. Once she's done detoxing and her brain clears up, you're going to find a much different person. And alcohol can change whole personalities, man. It can convince you that you are something you are not. Like, I thought I was a badass. Nope. I'm not. I was a bad boy. That's about as far as it went. But I certainly wasn't a badass. And I run around it. I was never in a gang. I always pretended. Like, I used to listen to very heavy metal music when I was younger. I still enjoy heavy metal music. And people were always like, oh, that's satanic. I'm like, do you even listen to what they're saying? I mean, Iron Maiden is like the furthest thing from satanic as their songs are actually about history. Okay. Did you know that nobody in Iron Maiden has ever done drugs, nor do they drink? The lead singer is also a pilot. I mean, no, these are stand-up dudes, right? So anyway, I'm off topic. Tesla, it's another one, man. Candlebox. Candlebox was actually a religious group. Did you know that, man? So it is also as hard as we make it, right? Amber would love being here of me saying that. It's also as hard as we make it. And there's that attitude again. Right? So for me anyway, drinking would have been the easier, softer way. But see, then there's buts in there. So you can't really say. And it's going to be essentially it's your opinion and what you think it is. So I was hoping to start more of a conversation, but I'm also being distracted right now because there is yelling going on upstairs. And now I gotta go take care of that. Because I can't sit here and work while there's people fucking yelling upstairs. I've already dealt with 4 days of the in-law being here, all sorts of craziness. No, everybody needs to shut the fuck up and let Dion work. I'll be nicer than that. I'm just gonna go up there and say, guys, come on. All right. Well, Ingrid, it was good seeing you. I got a lot of lists and I gotta let people know. And yeah, I got some things I better get to. So thank you everybody for being here. I love you. Peace out and have a day.